All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, at this point, it is beginning to look like this administration wants to deliberately punish Nigerians for rejecting them at the polls. First of all, TINUBU removed fuel subsidy, and that sent millions of Nigerians into abject poverty because inflation skyrocketed immediately. But shortly after the removal of fuel subsidy, this man said he wanted to float the naira. And many experts came up and said, no, this is a bad idea. This will completely destroy the economy because we are not producing. But against the warnings of experts, this man went ahead to float the naira, and the exchange rate saw dollar rising on a daily basis against the naira. And since we are an import-dependent economy, when dollar rises, prices of goods follow. And this is how Nigerians have been languishing in abject poverty for the past 7 months. And this administration has been telling Nigerians to endure. But the federal government just rolled out another policy, and in the next 5 to 7 days, the effect of this policy will begin to hit Nigerians, and I am telling you with 101% assurance that the kind of poverty that this country has never seen before will come upon this country in this February, because prices of goods and services are going to go completely above the roof. They are going to tear the roof. Before I show you that policy and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you these updates that further explains how wicked these APC guys are. They come out and make deceptive statements to fool Nigerians that there is a better future lying ahead. Then they return and take actions, make policies that will kill Nigerians. Look at this update by Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila deceiving gullible Nigerians. Nigerians to reap benefits of subsidy removal soon, Gbajabiamila. Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila, Chief of Staff to TINUBU, has assured Nigerians that benefits of fuel subsidy removal will be reaped soon. The Chief of Staff, in his reaction to the current economic situation being faced by Nigerians, said TINUBU and his administration remain concerned about the plight of the people. He, however, noted that it was a universal issue and must be handled with all caution. According to him, the challenges we are facing are because some fundamentals were missing in the first place. It is those economic fundamentals that this administration is trying to put in place, including fuel subsidy removal, which was a national concession that it must be removed. I assure you that the benefits of subsidy removal will be reaped soon. It is not immediate, but TINUBU knows what he is doing, and at the end of the day, everything will work out fine. Now, after the tweet reactions, because I'm going to show you how Nigerians reacted to this update from Gbajabiamila, but after the tweet reactions, I'm going to show you that policy. And when you see this new policy by the federal government, you will know why I said everything that Gbajabiamila said here is a lie. You will know why it is very clear that these people don't care about Nigerians. Let's take some of the tweet reactions. And this tweet here by Abdul Salami says, by Nigerians, you mean those in power, right? Yes, because those in power are already reaping the benefits of subsidy removal, the SUVs and the yachts and all. And this tweet by Dare Salami says, y'all keep repeating the same promises every time. That is it. It is becoming disgusting. And this tweet here says, politicians are reaping it already. Sharing money has doubled. More babes, more travels, more jeeps, and more packages for transport. If you are not a politician in APC, nothing for you. It's as simple as that. And this tweet by Journalist Against Poverty says, the word soon has remained constant in the mouth of Nigerian leaders since the adoption of the Structural Adjustment Program by the Babangida regime in 1986. Ever since, the citizens have been completely sapped. Pervasive poverty and misery have taken over. Soon is a deception, a very clear deception, my brother. And this tweet by Adeusi Kunle says, if truly you want us to reap the benefits of subsidy, credit every Nigerian account. After all, you have our BVN with you. Stop embezzling money meant for all Nigerians. That is what they are doing. They don't care. Though transferring money to all Nigerians is not an economic policy that can work in a country that does not have database. It was just a means devised by the APC to embezzle public funds. Now, let us look at that policy. This new policy that government has rolled out that is going to make inflation to tear the roof. In fact, I don't know how to further explain the kind of poverty that this policy would bring. Look at how the papers reported it. Just in, FG raises exchange rate for cargo clearance to 1,356 naira per dollar. The federal government, through the Central Bank of Nigeria, has raised the exchange rate for cargo clearance from 952 naira per dollar to 1,556 naira per dollar. This is coming weeks after the rate was increased from 783 naira per dollar to 952 naira per dollar. In November, the exchange rate for cargo clearance was raised from 757 naira per dollar to 783 naira per dollar, representing a 3.4% increase, and was later raised from 783 naira per dollar to 952 naira per dollar in December. However, our correspondent observed on Friday that the new rate has been reflected on the portal of the Nigeria Customs Service. Reacting to this, a member of the Association of the Nigerian Licensed Custom Agents, Remilekun Sikiru, in a chat with The Punch on Friday said, "How do we explain this? From 952 naira per dollar to 1,356 naira per dollar as of Friday morning, with about 404 naira increase? It is quite unfortunate that the prices of goods and commodities will automatically increase. Importation would further decrease and depreciate. Vehicle prices would skyrocket again. Since this unification of a thing, the government has refused to look inward and critically into the maritime industry as regards importation and exportation. The sector have been neglected and things are getting worse daily. The question now is, how would freight forwarders and custom brokers agents cope with this new rate?" Also speaking, an agent, Ben Anya, said that they woke up to the new rate, which was before now set at 951 naira per dollar. Anya explained that with the latest increase in the exchange rate, the cost of clearing would increase, and this would also affect the cost of goods in the market. It will also lead to a drop in importation, he said. Now, this man has gone to increase the cost of clearing goods at the ports. And he knows that immediately he does this, marketers don't have a problem. Importers don't have a problem. They will just pack the whole of that increase and put it on their selling price. So now we await about 43 to 50% increase in the prices of goods in this already strangulating economy. Somebody will just wake up and say, how do I make life harder for Nigerians? And what are they going to do with all this money? All these clearing monies, they are going to embezzle everything. Have these guys not had enough? Have they not eaten enough money in this country? And this is why I said everything that Gbajabiamila said in that update was a lie. These guys, all they think about is how to make life harder. And that was why I said at the beginning that it is beginning to look like these people just want to deliberately punish Nigerians for rejecting them at the polls. And look at how Nigerians reacted to this update on increase in clearing price. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet by Adewale Damilare says, "The rate at which TINUBU is moving, he is working towards bagging the award for the worst president of Nigeria. He has already bagged it." And this tweet by Metro Chuk says, "Where is the humanity in all this? A country that relies almost solely on importation. Where is the empathy for the average Nigerian? No single empathy, my brother." And this tweet says, "We will still import and raise prices as una say na bulaba una want." Oh! And this tweet here says, "Banana leaves will replace toilet rolls in this renewed Shege era. Broom is now the toothpick. The days of Pampers are finally over. Openly defecate as you want. Import your transport from Katsina as donkeys are the new affordable transport method." Now, wow. And this tweet by K says, You are importing over 90% of your daily usage and you keep raising charges. My question is, does the government think this won't reflect in the sales of goods in the market? And way, your APC government is truly mad. They know it will increase the prices of goods. And I believe strongly that that is why they are doing it. And that is why I'm saying this looks like a deliberate attempt to just punish the people. Now, let me explain this more constructively. When you ask this government why they have decided to increase the monies for cargo clearances, they will give you two reasons. Number one, they will tell you is to generate funds for the federal government, to generate revenue for the federal government. Number two, they will tell you it is to discourage importation and encourage local production. Now, let's look at their first reason. You want to increase the prices of goods when Nigerians are already dying of hunger, just so you can generate money for the federal government. To do what exactly? They will tell you to build infrastructures. Who will use these infrastructures when the people are dead? The rich, right? Is the society only for the rich? What percentage of the society is rich, for God's sake? I tell you, these guys are just trying to generate this money so that they can embezzle, because the crude oil has been mortgaged. They have used crude oil to take loans. That's why they now want to use other means to tax Nigerians so that Nigerians can fund the wayward lifestyle of politicians. Secondly, they will tell you they are trying to discourage importation and encourage local production. How will local production thrive with no stable power supply? How will local production thrive with widespread insecurity? How will local production thrive when banks can't give low interest loans to entrepreneurs? When everybody is poor, we know about the vicious circle of poverty in basic economics. When people cannot save, how will they be able to invest? And when there is no investment, where is the local production going to come from? Nigerians are doomed under the APC. This new policy go finish Nigerians. But if this poverty is needed so that Nigerian heads go correct and people can come together and get these people out, then so be it. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So, don't go away. Don't go away.